Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just real quickly, I want to do a quick video about the defensive mechanics in the game. Um, it's not going to be long, but basically they consist of, got the name of them. They consist of retreat and stand, your air recovery. I talked about that in the last video, but I'm going to show it one more time. Your push guard and your guard cancel. Those are the main things I want to get to. So first thing about it is just your retreat and stand. If you get knocked down, you can press backwards or press forwards, and that's what way you're going to slide. So like right here, let's say if I fall down, if I hit backwards, I'm going to slide backwards. If I hit forwards, I'm going to slide forwards, regardless if it's a super, as long as you're not hit into a custom state when you land, as long as you don't fall and be in a custom state, you can roll. All you gotta do is press forward or back. You don't have to add a punch or kick with it. Just press forward or back when you fall. That's all you gotta do. Very simple. Why that's important? Because it makes it extremely difficult to continue to rush somebody down if this is all they gotta do to change position. It's almost to a point where you could be rushing somebody down, they can almost do a defensive cross-up on them because you're gonna roll right, you're gonna slide right behind them. So that's what the slide. Next thing, as far as like I talked about in the last video, and forgive me for talking quick, I'm trying to make this a faster video, but 4 things. If you get hit in the air by a normal attack, regardless what strength, regardless if you're in the air, on the ground, or crouching, standing, whatever, you get hit in the air by a normal attack, you're going to go into a reset. You see how he lands on his feet every time? You're going to go into a reset every single time. That's the rule with normal attacks hitting you while you're in the air. Now, you can take advantage of that as far as from an offensive standpoint, just like with Victor, when he hits you with his strong normals with the electricity effect added to it, he can continue to chase you down. See that he hits you, he can still hit you again. And then see that right there, that adds to your dizzy meter. You see how he can, so that can work to his advantage. So if a normal attack hits you, you automatically go into the reset. You won't fall, go to reset. Super attack hits you, super attack hits you and you're in the air, you automatically gonna fall. That's it. You just gonna fall. Super attack hits you in the air, you're gonna fall. Right. That's with that. Now, last thing, remember, if a special attack hits you in the air, a special, you can recover. Or if an EX or the EX version of that special or whatever special you use, if it hits you, you can recover if you get knocked into the air with specials and your EX specials. You can recover. The only thing you have to remember, if he's in EX or special mode, you can't recover from those. You can't recover from those. All right. So that's the rules as far as recovering in the air. If a normal attack hits you, you're automatically gonna be in a reset. You're gonna land on your feet. A super attack hits you, knocks you in the air, you're gonna fall anyways. And then if a special or EX attack hits you in the air, you can recover as long as they're not in special mode. Alright? So just wanna remember, a normal attack hits you while you're in the air, you're gonna go on the reset. That can be dangerous at times. Special attacks, you can recover. EX attacks, you can recover. Super attacks hit you in the air, you can't recover. And if the other enemy, if he's in special mode, he knocks you in the air with a special, you cannot recover. 2 more things. Now these last 2 things, these 2 defensive aspects are completely meter dependent. They're based on your guard meter. Oh yeah. Last 3 things, I forgot. Okay, so first thing, what I forgot to mention is in this game you have guard crush. Now unlike Street Fighter Alpha 3 where your guard meter gets smaller and smaller every time you get crushed, this one is not like that. It starts back halfway after you've been crushed. It doesn't start full. So so what I mean by that is, let me go to this side. I'm gonna block. Now you see how every time when he see how every time I block I lose. See how it's flashing now? Now when my guard meter is empty, I get crushed out. Why is that? Why is that dangerous? Because you can get punished big time when your guard meter is broken. Just like that. You get punished big time. So you want to be mindful of your guard meter. You have to watch it, because if your guard gets crushed, you're wide open. There's nothing you can do to speed up the process, nothing. Once you're in that state, there's so many ticks, you're stuck in that state. So you got to be mindful of your guard meter. Next thing I want to talk about, these are the two things that are guard meter dependent. Two things you can do on defense. One, you can push block. And two, you can guard cancel, or AKA alpha counter. Now, like I said, both your push guard and your alpha counter are guard meter dependent. How much guard meter you have depends how often you can do either one. Because the motion, how to do either one is very easy. It's easy. Like for example, if I want to push block, all I have to do is after I'm done blocking. So he's gonna kick me. Alright, so he's gonna kick me. All I have to do is push any two kick buttons. And I push and block. Push block. Now, the guard cancel. He's gonna kick me. To do a guard cancel, once you block, you're gonna do a reverse dragon punch motion and any kick button. Now, the thing about it is, because you're doing a reverse dragon punch motion, when you block, you're already hitting backwards. So then, really all you have to do is finish the motion by doing a fireball motion and then pressing the kick button. Now, as you can see with Gallon's or John Tailbane's guard meter, see how it's flashing? When that guard meter is flashing, you cannot push block. You cannot push block or guard cancel. You cannot do either one. That when it's flashing, it's too low. Now see, I blocked. I tried doing it. See, look. See how I blocked and it's flashing? I can't do it. I can only do it when it's not flashing. If it's not flashing and I block and it's flashing as soon as I block, I can't do it. I have to have enough guard meter to where after I'm done blocking, it's still not flashing. I can do either one. Now you see how it's flashing? But if I keep on, now guards crushed, I get punished. Just that simple. So guard crushing, not guard crushing, guard canceling and push blocking, they're very simple. However, they're guard meter dependent. So kind of give you an idea how often you can do either one. If your meter is full, you could do either your guard cancel or your push block 3 times. That's if you don't block at all. You have enough meter to do it 3 times before it flashes. That's if you don't block anything. So you have to be wise. Now, depending on the character, because now all characters have a guard cancel in this game. In Vampire Savior, Anakaris and Anakaris and Buletta, they don't really have like a guard cancel. They kind of do something else when you perform the move. In this game, they have one. Some characters' guard cancel are better than others. The characters have, like, for example, QB's is crappy in here. On my game, the one I'm doing, is crappy. So in that instance, I recommend with her, you just push guard. I recommend with her, you just push guard, because it's terrible. It's terrible. But those are like some of the defensive things to pay attention to. And it depends on the character. Some, like I said, some are better than others. Me put hers on. So like, for example, if I do hers, hers isn't that bad. She does that. Versus with, let me see. Versus with her, me try to get so I can block. See, I'm talking so much, I picked the wrong character. Yeah, but Lilith is actually pretty good also. But like I said, if you got a character and their guard cancel isn't that good, you can always just push block instead. Always push block. So that's kind of like how that stuff works, and it's important because, I mean, you know how it goes. You can get in a position where you get cornered. Like one thing I always notice, but a lot of times it's easy to get a punish. If you can push guard, get them in that corner, and it's, I mean, you can figure out all kinds of stuff that you can try to do. You know, There's a plethora of different things you can do as far as canceling and punishing. What's one? I mean, you can really hurt somebody off of, depending on what position you're in. All right, now you see how Lilith is flashing. So because hers is flashing, I can't push block, I can't alpha or guard cancel, none of that. Now you see that? You get guard canceled and you can get wiped out. So, but anyway, see, I went too long on this. Anyway, those are some quick review things about the defensive mechanics and how they can really turn the match from one end to the next. How they can really change the course of a fight. But anyway, I'm gonna do what I can, keep you posted. Stay tuned. The game's gonna be out soon. Peace.